Hello, all you wonderful people out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is House of the Death Singer, World of Darkness Werewolf, Season 2, Episode 10, Confronting the Company. We will begin as usual with our introductions. Beginning with the illustrious and cute, super handsome, and absolutely adorably lovely Kerr.
Hello everyone, I'm the storyteller. I am Kerr. I'm the one who runs these games. Good to see everybody and prepare for happy fun times.
Woot. Woot. Hello, I am the Fox Bard. I am playing Barney. I am the sleepy, punchy werewolf who likes his rock. Don't touch the rock.
It's a nice rock.
It's a very nice rock. You wouldn't understand.
I am Fox Fiend. I'm playing Maddie Marcone, daughter of the local mob boss and an all-around social butterfly.
I am Zim, and I'm playing Michael, the spy of the group. And general inquisitor type person, even though I'm not really sure what they're talking about with that, but apparently I'd make a very good inquisitor.
You are very intimidating.
It's mostly the intimidation factor. That's why Inquisitors are very intimidating. And they fit well with your style too, because they can also play. They love to play the spy part.
Sacred document.
I am Toshime, and I'm playing Perry, the sneaky spirit talker.
Hi, I am Octo, and I'm playing Drake. He is the stalker scout of the group.
He is the Cloud Wolfo.
Yeah. How can I be so sneaky when people can just see me so damn easily?
The world may never know.
Yeah. And yeah,
Also-
Zim about the Inquisitors. Yep, I will. If I had time, I'll tell you more. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, later.
Yeah.
Also, we are running Stream Raiders Dungeons this evening, everyone. There are actually drops for Stream Raiders right now, so that's why the category is set to that. Because we're doing both the tabletop and Stream Raiders. So that will primarily be on the main portion of the screen today. But we'll go ahead and turn it over to... Drake for the recap.
Okay, so after reuniting with Michael after his training, we ended up going to this one place, to infiltrate it and figure out what's going on there. We ended up finding a container with some interesting markings on it, which we discovered were specifically meant to keep contained a spirit, and not just any spirit, a specter. And we managed to get inside it without having to deal with any physical confrontations. And we ended up, not only did we learn that they were trying to interrogate the specter, we ended up also freeing the specter. And yeah, now we're just gonna see what's going to happen from our actions now.
All right, it's off to you now, Kerr.
All right.
Dumb ways to die.
So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die.
I wonder what this red button does.
Dumb ways to die. Alright, so. You guys were able to find out that this corporation is not good, was not nice, was very, very bad, corrupt, evil.
So
Now what's the
typical
matter?
corporation.
Massive shocker. Not really.
Yeah.
So now it's the matter of figuring out what exactly do you guys want to do with this information now?
Didn't we hand that off to Marcone to see about bringing him down?
Yes. You were going to offer the information to Marcone. You were passing it on to him, yes. And said he would try to see about it. I wasn't sure if there was something else that you guys would want to do personally about it, though.
Well, I mean, if Marcone ended up calling upon my character for to aid in bringing it down, there's not exactly much she would do to stop from helping.
Don't we want to hunt down the little squirrel?
I mean, I could eat.
Squirrel.
Well, if you don't want to go after, looks over at Maddie. Come on, you can say it. I know you remember it.
Oh, Flufferbutt. I know, Flufferkins.
Lord Flufferkins the Third Esquire. Thank you very much.
Lunch.
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 Yes, now it's the matter of, do you guys, I suppose I should put this down to two choices, just to make it easy on you guys. Do you want to go after Lunch, as you call him, or would you like to just leave it to Marcone and his people and go do something else?
Well, we were finishing making sure the ghost could move on.
Yeah, did we need to do that, don't we?
Yes,
That's-
I know. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. This. I mean, I definitely know the specter definitely does not want to move on though. They're rather focused on killing the living. Yeah.
Not the specter, the ghost
Oh, the other.
that was haunting the
The
warehouse.
detective.
Oh yeah.
the
Yeah.
detective.
Detective Ghost.
And we
who's-
were last time talking about his family.
Yeah. I
Okay.
forgot to mention him.
Yeah, because he said that his tie to the world was making sure his family is protected.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told us to take care of his family.
Yeah.
So Michael's calling up Marcone.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Anyway, but
You're not murdering his family.
Well, no, of course I'm not.
Finish him.
I mean, we want to kill the squirrel. I mean,
Protecting. Marcone family is just as capable of offering protection as it is offering to take care of individuals.
Maddie, are you in the mafia?
What do you
Where would you
think?
learn that from?
I wonder where you might have gotten that idea.
I
Jake,
thought it
like-
was I thought it was rather obvious.
And they said Drake was smart.
I mean, it's not like the last
A
name's a dead
magnanimous
giveaway.
dispensation. Tokeme tipped $110. Razim cool.
Toshibe, thank you so very much for that tip and supporting the channel like you do. It is so hugely appreciated. The tip goal has been fully completed.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Yeah.
But yeah, Drake is I mean, hey, I'm a wolf-born werewolf. You think I'd know things about what the mafia is, and also how to figure out who's mafia and who's not?
Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah.
So the question is, who do we want owing Mr. Marcone a favor? Michael or Maddie?
I feel like the daughter would be the better one to request this favor from him. Just saying, I don't think he's gonna hold it against her as much.
But I'm also sure Maddie owes her father at least a handful of favors at this point. But sure. Goes ahead and calls up John. Father?
Ring, 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 ring. The Marten phone. Dook, doo, 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 doo. Ring, 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 ring. The Marten phone.
Now, Maddie, you know I prefer you to call me Daddy.
That's not her speaking.
The phone soon picks up.
Hey, Father. Got
Hello. Hello, Maddie. What can I do for you?
So in our responsibilities here, we're trying to help a ghost pass on whose tie to this world is making sure his family is protected. I would consider a favor owed if you could make sure said family has the Marcone's protection.
Maddie, I don't run a charity.
I know you don't.
How does this serve me if I did this?
More members to the family.
There's more to it than that. If I wanted to recruit people, it would be very easy for me to do so.
I'm aware.
So again, I ask, what's in it for me? What profit do I have to make by doing this?
All right, so out of character, quick question.
Mhm.
Do we know what the members of this family do, like for a
Nope.
living or as?
Nope.
No.
You know nothing about this family except where they live.
Fair enough. In which case, that is probably information that I would have wanted to have gathered before making the call.
That's fair.
Is that something that we could go back and take care of real fast?
You could try. How would you like to try to access the information?
All right. Well, pay them a visit. we when we last left off, we were intending to visit them anyways.
Mhm.
So pay them a visit, talk to them, and see what they can offer, basically.
Okay. You can do so.
Alright.
Everyone is going with you, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Alright.
So it doesn't take too long to get to the house. It is a very small home. The house looks like it needs to be painted again. The fence is a little old and rickety, but it's still holding together. The place just seems old and not very well maintained. Like you can see like there's an attempt to maintain it, but it's just
Yeah.
a matter of like it's just not going well.
Right. One question can ask it could ask the ghost. How many members of his family are there?
3.
3. All right. And their relations to each other?
His wife and 2 children.
Okay. And names?
His wife is named Vivian, and his sons are named Joshua and Jason.
Vivian, Joshua, and Jason. And about what ages?
Vivian is in her late 40s, and Jason and his other son are both around 12 to 13 years old.
So not working age yet.
Nope.
And you said she's in her 40s?
Mm-hmm.
What was her name again?
Vivian.
Vivian. All right. Well then. I don't know if the knocking actually came over the mic.
No, it didn't.
Oh, well then, knock, knock, knock.
There's silence for a moment before you hear a voice call through the door. What do you want?
Would this be the residence of Vivian?
Who's asking?
A concerned party who is trying to bring peace to her husband.
Get the fuck off my property before I call the police.
Turn to the ghost. Is there something I could say that would convince her that I mean well?
Not particularly. Especially not when you open up with the line about talking about me.
And husband.
As far as she knows, I'm probably in heaven.
Perhaps a piece of information that only she would know.
He seems to consider. No, I'm sorry.
All right. Quick, actually, I as a player don't know where to take it from here.
What were you expecting going up and knocking on some stranger's door?
Now the biggest issue you kind of ran into here is walking up to a stranger's door and going, "Hey, I'm here about to talk to you about your dead husband."
Eh, yeah, he kind
Fair
of didn't really
enough.
show a lot of good tact there.
I
No, you're fine.
apologize. I'm
No, you're fine, Maddie. Like for you, for your character, it's like, yeah, you deal with spirits all the time. That's normal. No, you are 100% fine. I am not knocking you or anything. This is just a task now that you're going to have to overcome.
ma'am. What could I do to convince you that I mean what I say? That I am here to help.
There's nothing to fucking help. I don't I don't give a shit if you knew my good for nothing husband.
Good for nothing. You guys didn't have a good relationship then. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, he went and got himself killed, so
True. It's kind of.
Now, here's the question for Maddie. Does Maddie know how he got killed?
he has not said how he got killed.
How did you get killed?
He kind of glances away. I may have bit off a little bit more than I could chew. And I got gunned down by some hired guards when I was trying to dig into something I probably shouldn't have.
Was it involving the company that you were investigating when we found you?
No, it was something else. I was working on a little bit of an expose. Uh,
On the Marcone family.
no, it was on. There was a company that was doing some major damage called Endron International. And I was trying to expose some of the shit they were pulling, and well, they didn't like that and decided to make me disappear.
Hmm. Sounds like you had a habit of sticking your nose where it wasn't wanted in life.
Mm-hmm. He kind of pauses about that. Just a tad. I wasn't around as much as I maybe should have been. And well, me and my wife just drifted apart a little bit towards the end because I was always working and such.
Rough. Bad work-home balance really sucks.
Yeah, I've been trying to watch over them and make up for what I did, but well, It's a little bit hard to explain things, especially when it's so difficult for me to even get up here. I had to pull a lot of favors to even make it to here to check out that other company.
Right.
And Maddie, you can see the hair on the back of my neck puff up when he sends Endron.
Oh. What I know about Andron?
You would know of Endron, yes. They are a oil company, and
Oh.
they
Um,
Endron for a greener tomorrow.
would Michael know more about them? I would assume so.
Michael, you would know from your cases and stuff. Endron is a Pentec subsidiary, and they
It
are
is the.
yes, it is basically considered to be like the heart and soul of Pentex. It is the original company before it started branching out and such.
Michael will quietly fill in everybody on everything, but I'll let you do that, Kirk, because, well, you know a lot more than I do.
Endron is the worst of the worst when it comes to Pentex. There is no other company that does more damage to Gaia than Endron. And it is like the heart and soul of basically all of Pentex. It is very, very nasty, very, very bad, and it is doing its best basically to do the worst thing that it possibly can while also trying to hide that it's actually evil.
All right, fuck Andromeda.
And it's Endron.
Yes, Endron.
Yeah, that's what I said, Andromeda. That really bad Mass Effect game.
I mean, I liked it. The story's like but I honestly thought the gameplay was pretty good.
The motto of Endron is the cost of the fine is always less than the cost of compliance.
Anything can be bought and sold for the right oil.
Yep, basically. They are very much not good. Very, very much not good.
Right. So yeah, you tried to fry bigger fish than you could catch.
Yeah, I heard some big expose on them trying to cut costs and actually cause some oil spills. And when I went digging into that well, they found out and silence.
By the way, is she able to hear this conversation from the other side of this door?
No,
Okay.
at least it doesn't seem like it.
Mm,
She hasn't said anything.
she hasn't said anything. Well,
Is there anything else that I can answer for you?
um, not that I can think of. As a player, I don't know where to go from here.
Michael will step up to the door.
Okay.
Ma'am, while I understand you may not be happy with your late husband, the fact is he was trying to do good for the world. Unfortunately, it came at the cost of you and your family. And I know that he regrets that greatly. He's not been able to move on because of it. We did not know your late husband until today, Arad, actually. And whether you believe me or not, it is the simple truth of the matter.
Get off my property before I call the police. I don't need some crazies coming around and talking like they know my fucking husband.
He investigated many individuals. You're more than welcome to call the police if you wish. They will not get us away from here.
Go. Maybe we should try out a little different tactic. I go, ma'am, what if we come up with something that, like, only your husband knew, like you and your husband would know? And if we reveal this, would this help? Would this help you believe what we're trying to do?
There is no response.
Well, silence is compliance. Let's go.
What, are you going in the door?
No, the husband spirit.
I'm sorry, you're doing what to the spirit?
I was gonna go. We're gonna go. Like I was proposing that we go back to the husband spirit, ask
with
them
us right
something.
He's right
He's
there
with
Yeah,
you.
just
He's with you.
oh, okay, okay. I kind of just like try to find a nice spot, like secluded, and I ask the spirit, like, "Hey, is there? What would she know that only you would know?"
I already said I
Already?
don't know. I wasn't around very often. That's the one of the biggest problems with us. I was always out working.
Mm,
She's the one who raised the kids.
okay. Okay. How about this? How did you and her first met?
High school.
High school. Okay. All right. All right. That's a good start. All right. Which class?
AP history.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, what? Like also, what was your first date? Where'd you go for a first date?
We went to see a movie, I think.
Okay. And
Uh,
what was that movie? What was that movie?
I don't remember. It's been like 30 years.
Fuck's sake, man.
I
Okay.
You try being dead.
I know, like I'm trying not to be dead. I'm doing that really hard, but I'm just saying, man. Give me like work. All right. I'll say. All right. So okay. Well. Hmm. All right. How about this? Where was the first place you and her kissed? How about that?
Our first kiss.
Yeah.
Maybe at the movie theater.
Okay. I go back to the to the ghost like late to the to the now
Door.
widow. Yeah, the widow. The back to the door and I go, how about this? What if I give you a good guess on where you and your late husband's first kiss was?
There is no response.
Okay. I go, well, what like did your first kiss happen at the movies?
As you say that, a police car begins to pull up. And a officer gets out of the car and begins to walk up to you guys. Excuse me. I
Uh,
believe this is private property.
I think we better go.
Yeah.
Alright. This is a dead end.
Yeah.
Sorry for the trouble, officer. We'll be on our way.
Yeah, we'll go.
He'll nod, watching each of you before walking up onto the deck and standing at the front door, just watching you guys.
Dude, Steppy.
What's the name badge on the officer?
Officer name is Alex. Alex Rutherford.
Rutherford, okay.
Man, I was just about happy to go with Alex.
And he will basically stand in front of the door just watching you guys until you do leave.
Yeah, we'll leave.
Yep.
So where are we going? To the sanitarium? Unless anybody else has some place they want to go.
Not that I can think of.
Part of me wants to just have wanted to just have Michael stay regardless. I mean, it's not like the
Michael
cop
just started
could
whipping
kill
out his
him.
cane.
Yeah, it's not like this cop can do anything seriously hurt us.
They call out the
Michael just
SWAT,
started-
that's fine. Still can't kill him.
Michael just starts beating people with a cane.
Yeah, but
Well, that
that's
would be
breaking the.
The veil. Yeah.
You would probably get arrested if you tried to stay.
At the very least.
I'd like to see them try and arrest a werewolf.
It happens actually quite often.
Especially when there's pen techs inside being bribed.
Yeah.
Bentic's got the cops in their pocket.
I mean, everyone has the cops in their pocket.
Yeah.
Vampires, mages, pentax, you name it. There's probably at least like there's 6 different factions in every police station.
The police are just guys who wear blue and take any bribe possible to avoid being killed by supernatural forces. And occasionally they write speeding tickets.
Supernatural forces, some not supernatural forces.
No, Forces is a mage.
Be right back.
You're good. No, but going over that
I think
scene,
Michael will return at night and use his spookiness.
I was going to say probably the biggest issue there is how you led with immediately trying to talk about her dead husband and wanting to help him when you had no degree of like
How much
knowing
supernatural?
or knowing who this person was. Like, again, remember, most of the world doesn't even know the supernatural exists. So you just come off as super crazy.
Hi, I'm an insurance salesman here to collect the debt.
The thing is though, like for you guys, sometimes you guys can forget that because you're always around the supernatural. For example, like Matisse can forget that all the time because they were literally raised in it. It's common knowledge to them, and a lot of them can forget that, which is why they usually have someone else with them to help deal with that sort of issue. Right now, just waiting for Moriarty to get back to.
Из
But
адвоката
no,
будешь
that's
со мной
just
ругаться?
the. Again, you didn't fail it. You can still try. It's just going to be harder. Especially when two of you did it. Slash, almost three of you did it.
Barney just walks up. I almost ate your dead husband.
Four of you did it.
Now sound like a cannibal.
Avocado.
And now you're starting to sound like the best of the bunch.
And I think he's back.
Where are you back?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I figured me talking about Barney would have indicated that.
I figured. I just wanted to double check.
All right.
So where did we want to go to now?
Was there something that you wanted to do, Perry?
I said the sanitarium, but
I mean, no reason not to. I guess. Are we gonna return at night, as Michael said, or are we? Was that just a joke?
Michael
I've
wanted
got-
to do it alone at night.
Michael is better at instilling fear. So, you know,
Do
a
we want to
large
instill fear into this
wolf.
poor woman?
A large wolf showing up, wanting to give her money. I don't know. Michael's not good at the sensitive stuff.
Can't we still inflict lunacy in our
Yes.
wolf form?
Yes.
Best not do that then.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's considered against the code if you can avoid doing it.
Fine. He'll get a Grim Reaper robe and show up in that. And just emerge from the shadows.
Or you could say you're a representative from Enron, and here's the money.
I don't think that would work.
You mean it wouldn't work? You've already been Pentex.
Well, yes, but I don't think she would care at all in this situation. For that to be the company that shows up.
I mean, true, but it is an inn.
I guess Michael could just get a big check and send it to him and call it good. Michael's got a decent amount of money.
I mean, is that all we're trying to do? Is just give her money?
I don't know. Michael was given very limited training on how to handle these situations.
The problem is that the players don't know how to put him to rest. And they
Yeah.
know that they want to deal with the wife, but they don't know how.
Exactly. We as players have no idea how to handle this situation.
Hmm.
It's very simple.
And-
Till death do them part, so they need to both die.
For that
I'll go eat her.
for that matter, we as in our characters also would not really know how to handle this situation either. Because werewolves usually just eat the spirit and call it good.
Mm-hmm.
We don't try to
That's
help
one of the-
them move on.
It's one of the reasons that I haven't stepped in that much, because this is outside of your guys' sort of wheelhouse.
How do we?
It's something
how do
you
we-
guys can do, but it's not something that you guys have done before.
How do we lay to rest our own dead?
You don't have to. It automatically happens.
There's. Hmm.
For werewolves, when you guys join a tribe, when a werewolf dies, their spirit goes to the tribal lands in the spirit world and basically live there with the guardian spirit and his servants and minions and such.
So we got to send him to the guardian spirit.
No, he doesn't have
No.
one of those.
He's human.
He's human. Humans,
But I don't know that.
Humans either go on to wherever they're supposed to go, or they go to the underworld.
Hmm.
I mean, like,
All
there's technically heaven and such that people believe in, but the underworld sure ain't like anything that any of the normal religions talk about.
Okay. Once we get to the sanitarium, Michael's going to find a secluded spot and just kind of call out, okay, boss, whatever you wanted me to call you, you want me to do this job, I'm going to need some training. So why don't you show up and tell me what the hell I'm supposed to do? Otherwise, I'm just going to eat this spirit and call it good.
Don't we know like some angels or something? Can't they help us?
We even know a wraith.
Yeah, yeah.
He would know more.
There is
Well, right now, Michael's waiting for a response.
there is a flush of cold winds before Finger steps out. It isn't the one who usually trains you, though, Michael. It's just looks like a normal guy, honestly. Though he does actually seem to have a body as he crosses his arms and looks you up and down a little bit. Sup?
And then he just looks you dead in the eye and says, "The call you've been trying to connect cannot be completed."
Well, I've been told that I'm supposed to help spirits move on, and that's it. I don't know what I'm doing here. So if you guys want me to do this job, you need to teach me.
Well, I can already see your social attack kind of sucks. Hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Jonathan. It's nice to meet you, as he holds out his hand to you.
Yes, I am Michael. He will shake the hand. I am far
Good.
better suited at intimidation and terrifying people than I am at being subtle and whatever you want to call it.
Then get better.
Then give training.
We can't train stupid.
Ah. Alright, I'll just go eat him.
Yeah. He lets out a sigh. And again, you're missing the point. You need to learn in order to improve so you can do the jobs that you are given. Sometimes things don't always work out the way you want them to work out. Be
Michael.
open to new ideas. Otherwise, you end up like me.
Michael,
What's up
teach
with
me,
you?
Them. No.
Oh, I died from old age.
Figure out your shit, otherwise you're gonna end up like me. What's up with you? I died happily from old age.
Yup.
I don't think I
So-
want to figure shit out, man. I think I want to die happily from old age.
Better just die young and happy.
You're a werewolf. That's not your plot in life.
Michael's just
Like-
rubbing at the bridge of his nose.
Good.
You do realize that that does not help me in the absolute slightest, right?
Well, first, I think I have to get through that giant ego that is surrounding that brain of yours. I'm not sure yet what the tool I'm going to need is, though. Right now, I'm thinking it's going to be an industrial strength drill.
Is this a private conversation?
Yes.
He's not trying to be.
No, Michael
Michael went
specifically
off.
went off to a secluded spot.
All right. So, what do you know, if anything?
I know I need to help him move on.
Okay.
And I know that apparently he needs his family taken care of. And apparently just going and killing them is not the version of taking care of that he wants.
Most people don't want to do that.
I've discovered this. It would be so much easier if it were.
He just kind of sighs a little bit. You almost get the distinct feeling of intense internal screaming is ongoing right now in his head.
You offered me the
Alright.
job, or your boss, or whoever the hell it is. Or Umbra, you know. Clearly you thought that my skills, my existing skills were suited to it. My existing skill set is gathering information and intimidating the hell out of people, as well as torture.
You know, most of the time people don't want to torture.
Well, I don't want to torture people either, but that's kind of my lot in life.
Then
Or
change your
death
lot in
now.
life. You're still alive, you can still change things.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Or undead.
You're not. Believe me, I know. I'm walking around in a dead body. You're not.
That explains the smell.
I can maintain the body. It won't rot while I'm in it. It's not really the same, though. Not like you.
You're telling me to change my lot in life, though. And yet I still need to take down Pentex.
What I'm trying to tell you is to try to learn and expand past what you have been doing. Sometimes you can't overcome the tasks the way you normally do, and you have to branch out or try new things.
You know, when I called out, I was kind of hoping for a direct do this instead of that, rather than a cryptic oracle style soul searching thing.
He sighs a little bit. Look, in order to help a spirit move on, you have to resolve whatever is binding them here. You have to get them to let go. Either by
Okay.
destroying it, which is not very good for them, or getting them to naturally let go and release it to whatever's holding them here.
Oh, so I could just go destroy his family and then he'll move on.
He just stares at you. You're joking, right?
I work closely with the Mafia and the literal devil. Do you think I'm joking?
Will pop up in the top left corner of the stream, Barney like that.
I'm sorry, but Michael's I've got a point here, you know, Kerr.
We werewolves. We eat, we fight, we kill.
Who is his family, first of all?
Well, I know that there are, I believe it was 3 kids?
2 kids.
2 kids.
It's two boys.
Okay.
About 12 or 13 years old.
I know they've got 2 boys. I know that his wife is there, and she does not like him because he wasn't there and helped take care of the kids. And well, that's kind of the gist of it, is that she doesn't like him over all that, and refused to even talk to us.
What did you try saying to her?
Well, Maddie went up and was like, we know your late husband, and trying to help him, and well, I definitely see how that didn't go over well. However, I don't know what else to say. It would be, I don't have any idea.
Go back. Go back. What did you say to her? Or what did you guys start by saying to her?
That we wanted to help her late husband.
He just stares at you. And you get the distinct sense that he is looking at you with the look of, are you a fucking moron?
Hey, I did not start that route.
Yeah, but they're still your associates, so it's still your fault by default.
Again, Mafia and literal devil.
How have
She's
you not
literally
been found out?
She is literally the daughter of the mob boss.
He just... Alright, go get your group. Go get your group. I feel like I need to do a full-on intervention here.
Michael will go and gather everyone up. Are you sure I can't speak to your manager?
Hey, Michael, what's up?
I will find a way to kill you.
Well, yeah. So this is... This is, I don't even know. His name's Jonathan.
Yes. Good. Very good. You remembered someone's name. You get a gold star.
I will eat you.
You can try.
Michael, why is he a massive asshole?
I've been around Michael for about 30 seconds.
Good point.
So why are you a massive asshole?
Takes a slow, deep breath. I'm not usually. Usually I'm our welcoming and the assistant for any new associates who start working for our boss. That's my job, is to go to people who are struggling and not sure what to do and offer assistance to them so that
Oh,
they
you're
can do their
HR.
job. Basically, I've been doing this job for over 150 years. In the span of about 2 minutes, Michael has made me question all of my dead choices.
And if it wasn't for the
Oh.
location that we're at, I'm sure that my pack would be so far into spirit that they wouldn't be able to talk to humanity.
It's fine. Look. Okay. Now, let's start with the beginning. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan. I guess you can call the HR branch of Michael's new job. Michael here had some questions to ask. He wanted to learn more about what his job basically was required for him to do. Upon hearing what he told me, I thought it was in the best interest for all of you to be here.
Okay.
Okay.
First, okay. Usually I'm more diplomatic about this, but I feel like the only way I'm going to get through some of you is by being very direct and to the point, which usually I'm not. So, I want to apologize in advance if my tone can come off as accusatory or demeaning. I just want to apologize in advance because I don't mean to. However, what the fuck were you guys thinking just going up to some random woman and going, "Hey, we want to help your dead husband"?
That's people would like to know that their dead relatives moved on peacefully or happily.
And how do you explain? Are you going to tell her that you're a soothsayer, or how do you expect to explain that you can talk to the dead without coming off crazy?
He waves a hand to Perry. Basically, exactly this. Most of the time, people in this world don't believe in, the dead sticking around. Like, even people who see ghosts don't always believe they see ghosts, despite the fact that we do run around and such. I mean, you literally have vampires walking around at night, and no one knows the fuck about them, basically. Even when some of the idiots actually out and out say they're vampires. Look, I'm not blaming anyone here. Like, that's not my job. I'm here to offer assistance and help. But why on God's green earth did you open up with a line like that before you even got to know them first? You didn't even get them to open the door, apparently. Oh, yeah, sorry, I looked through your memories, Michael. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
I'm sorry, how long have you been doing this job?
Over 150 years.
What's the pay like?
Doesn't really pay that much.
Get any good benefits?
I don't get my soul melted into soul steel.
That's a plus.
And at least he's not working for somebody crazy.
I like to think I'm fairly stable, yes. Look, when you're dealing with... He looks over at Maddie and Michael specifically. How often do you guys deal with just vanilla mortals?
Vanilla mortals.
Mm-hmm.
Vanilla mortals.
People who don't
Very
deal with
often.
the supernatural.
I don't think mob associates count as vanilla.
Yeah, they do. They're not supernatural.
I deal with them all the time. It's just usually...
Not by killing them.
Well, yes, I don't usually kill them.
It's just usually through intimidation tactics.
I mean, they don't come out unscathed usually, but I don't kill them.
Michael, did your mic change? Or Zim, did your mic change?
He's just a little bit way from his mic.
Oh.
But... So, let me give you first. 90% of the world are vanilla mortals who know nothing about the supernatural. It's not often that you actually see people who actually know. Empty Springs is a little bit of a special case because, well, you actually have a little bit of a community here between the different groups. But even then, it's like, yeesh. You need to start out small, work your way in, find out who they are and what they're like, and then once you've established that rapport and you're able to show them that you are someone that they can trust and care about, that's when you drop the question. Or better, you work through their issues and problems without them even having to know about the supernatural. That's the best case scenario right there, even if it doesn't always work out. Does that make sense? Am I getting through a little bit?
So I don't know if anyone told you, but we're werewolves, not guidance counselors.
You're still
And
people.
you can interact with spirits, which puts you in a very unique position of being able to help ghosts move on, which is one of the reasons that Michael was recruited.
I suppose it makes sense.
Okay, so you want us to spend weeks or months building up rapport with this lady and just to get her husband to move on?
It doesn't have to be something that happens immediately. This can be something that you can work towards. Yes, usually these things can take a little bit of time. You don't have to be working towards this every second of every day.
Right. So put this case on the back burner while we do other things.
I mean, I think that's probably best. Like, at least give time for, for her to calm down at least, and not have the cops on speed dial.
All right. Hey, who wants to go help a crime family take down an organization?
How do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Well, we could absolutely help Marcone take down that squirrel's entire business. But either way, where are we going to go with this lady? What is your wisdom?
He seems to actually consider that, like, actually seriously consider that. You're probably going to need to use someone who hasn't actually interacted with her yet, if you have anyone.
Well, that would be Barney and Perry. Congratulations, both of you.
I would probably recommend trying to get to know the family a little bit, get in, and then start working to resolve the issues. Once you have at least a little bit of, like, knowing the family.
I suppose we could send Loop to get to know the kids. He's about their age.
Yes, but he's not human.
He could probably fake it well enough. He is still close enough. If he can take a human form.
Well, the most we can accomplish is an illusion of a human form, but, you can't actually take one.
He's a Matisse.
I can't say I have much experience with Matisse, but
The Matisse.
I mean, one Matisse is the same as other Matisse to me.
No. It's the perfect one.
The one from the
doesn't-
prophecy.
Doesn't make much of a difference to him.
He just kind of stares at all of you.
Well, someone
gonna
fill him
end
in
the
about the
world.
prophecy.
There's a prophecy that this Matisse will lead the demons.
Not my problem. I'm dead already.
Not my problem. I'm dead. Fortunately, Jerk has a point.
So, Barney, how did you want to talk to her?
I told you I'm a werewolf, not a psychiatrist. I'm not, it's like, what the fuck do I say to her?
How do you console a grieving widow?
I don't know if I've done that.
I will say she obviously had feelings for him, since she had 2 kids.
As opposed to one,
Oh.
where definitely then she was just marrying for the child.
I mean, one could be a single night of passion that resulted in, unintentional side effects.
You know, she loved him because she had one kid and she was like, yeah, I could do this again.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. I
And-
suppose bringing brownies over and asking if there's anything that you could do to help out.
but I don't know the woman. Like, it's gonna
Let's
be
see what-
super weird.
Let's see what Michael's learned. Michael, what attachment does he have to his wife that's keeping him here?
He said he wanted them taken care of.
Yes, but what does that mean?
I don't want to have to marry her.
If we go up there and talk to her and say, we're here to financially help and give her money, that might not be protection from what he knows. It may be supernatural, it may be from whoever he was killed by. There's multiple ways that could be keeping him here.
Well, either way, I can't really do much with her at this point. But I suppose I could ask him. Where is he at this point?
He's kind of wandering around the sanitarium.
Well, Michael will go up. So, what exactly did you want them taken? How did you want them taken care of?
To be able to be happy and safe.
Safe from what?
Danger, threats. I want them to be taken care of so they can be happy.
I mean, they have the police pretty quick to take care of them.
But what if there's other creatures like, well,
Like you.
me or you?
Why would they bother with some random family?
You never know. Like, what if, like, a vampire tries to go after her? Or a werewolf decides to try to eat her?
You know what? I've got the perfect idea.
Oh no.
Actually, the P word was unintentional. Michael is going to call up the hunters,
Mm-hmm.
which we haven't actually met yet
Mm-hmm.
in this timeline, but he still has their number.
Oh my goodness. So Michael's gonna have to explain how he has their number without sounding crazy.
They deal
don't
with
know who the hunters
supernatural. Well, I'm pretty sure Fox Fiend is saying this out of character.
Yeah.
Phone rings and student picks up. Hello?
Hello there. You don't know me yet, but I know you. What was the kid's
What do you
name?
want?
Hunter signal starts going off.
Well, there's a family that we need protected from supernatural threats, and I could think of no one better than a hunter of supernatural threats to do so.
How did you know I was a hunter?
Well, I know this is going to sound crazy, you'll probably not believe me, but the truth is, we met in the future, and then we got sent back in time, and well... yeah,
Michael. His name is Stylus.
it was Stylus. Thank you.
Silas.
But Stylus, good to meet you again in the past, but also meet you for the first time. My name is Michael, and yes. You actually were very effective at capturing one of my fellows, and so you came to mind for offering protection for a simple mortal family so that their late husband can move on. I am, of course, not offering or asking you to do this for free. I will be happy to provide you with equipment and such. I know that you, at this point, have a rather ramshackle collection of weaponry and such.
I'm interested. I would need a little bit of time to figure things out, but I'm interested.
Shall we meet somewhere public?
I can see about getting that, yeah.
Excellent. How about we meet at Walmart?
I can do that.
Within the hour?
Yeah.
Excellent. I've seen you before. I know you haven't seen me, so I'll just go ahead and come up and say hello. Hello, Merle.
So is Walmart just a supernatural neutral zone because you see so many weird people there?
No. I can attest to that. No.
I'm very curious why you're so adamantly attesting to that. Like, I'm curious as to what experience you have that's drawing into this.
13 years at Walmart.
Okay.
He's asking if it's a supernatural neutral zone. Because all the weird people show up there.
Apparently, there's a solid no.
No, it's not. It's just like being in public is a lot safer, though.
Listen, he worked at Walmart. I'll take his word for it. I assume he's seen the weirdest.
He
Don't
still
let
works
the
at
Fae
Walmart.
grab your children from Walmart.
The Walmart Fae.
Yes. Also, be careful of the vampires, because we have door greeters who have to welcome people into the store.
Your Walmart has door greeters?
Yes.
Doesn't yours?
No.
Every Walmart still does. They just don't really greet people anymore.
I have not been greeted into my Walmart in forever.
And some of the stores, they don't hire as many. It's only during peak shopping times. It looks like we're going on a shopping trip.
Probably best to not show up as the whole gang, because a lot of people might be intimidating.
Alright, so we're gonna head off to Walmart, though.
Yep.
Guess so.
Alright. then I think this is a good stopping point because I need to get dinner for Exalted. I need to eat because Exalted is going to be a little bit shorter. I want to make sure we start on time at 9.
All right.
I was not expecting you guys to go this path, but we're going this path. I am 100% for it.
I was not expecting us to go this path.
Welcome to more of a World of Darkness game. Of dealing with people who do not know of the World of Darkness in game.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm just kind of sitting here going like, oh no, please don't do that. Oh God.
What path
And
do
then
you expect
second
us?
Talk to her, find out her name, learn her story, and then eventually start preaching the subject about like what happened to her husband.
Again, Kerr, darling.
Yes.
He
I love you,
assumes we have
but-
tact.
I love you, but the mafia and the literal devil.
Tact.
What part of any of that indicates that we would bother getting to know some random lady?
More of not just go up, hi, I'm crazy, nice to meet you.
Yeah. It's more like that's actually useful. Like 90% of spying is literally doing exactly that.
Well, yes, but this is a random bystander, essentially, that we're just trying to pay off so that way we can get on with the rest of our job. I'm not that wrong.
Working with mortals. You're going to have Pentex come back after you when they find somebody's been doing this. Talking crazy.
It's a possibility that could happen.
But I shouldn't spoil things.
I mean, we do have to
I-
bring this game to an end somehow.
A mass shootout at the OK Corral. Everyone's armed with silver.
Well,
I-
we die.
I have ways of getting out of this.
Well, anyways, thank you everybody for joining us today for House of the Death Singer World of Darkness Werewolf. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as by giving a tip to the stream. Going over and using our Humble Bundle partner link, or by subscribing to our YouTube. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.